this is my review of My Hero Academia. Okay, so the Vangaurd Action Squad reveals themselves and reveals that they're kind of inspired by Stain. And Mandalay uses his quirk to be able to get everybody mobilized so that they can actually take down the villains themselves, while also getting all the kids out of harm's reach. But they quickly realize that Kota isn't among them, and Deku is the only one who knows where he is. And Deku, with Mandalay's permission, goes to rescue him. Meanwhile, the villain Muscular, who we've seen previously up to this point, is revealed to have been hanging around near where Kota's hiding place is, and then he finally gets a face reveal, and it's revealed that he is in fact the same villain that killed Kota's parents, which is a bit too close to home for Kota. So, as he's about to kill Kota, Izuku shows up and starts fighting him, and even though he realizes very quickly that he has no chance of actually beating him, decides to hold him off anyway to keep Kota safe. And through their fight, it's actually revealed that they're actually after Bakugo of all people for some reason. It's not explained why, and it's mostly that Muscular just lets it slip, but they're after Bakugo for some reason, and it's not explained why in this episode. Presumably in a future episode it will be, but for right now, it's just keep that in the back of your mind. They're out the Vangaurd Action Squad is after Bakugo for some reason, and case in point, and also Class 1B mobilizes to try and take down the threat. Also, while using Momo's gas mask that she made to protect them from what is presumably somebody's quirk that makes people sleep. I don't know which person that would be, but they are taking down. But while the pro heroes handle the major villains, Deku is taking on Muscular, and even though he has no chance and actually comes very close to dying several times, actually does manage to hold off Muscular, and then delivers a 100% smash right in his face, which apparently does not, in fact, actually stop Muscular's rampage, and Muscular just comes back stronger than ever, and continues to wail on Deku until he eventually goes down, and tries to crush him under the sheer weight of his quirk, which is very similar to another quirk we've seen, kind of. But just when you think Izuku's finished, Deku comes in. Not Deku. Kota comes in with his quirk, which is a bit weaker than the Water Hose Hero's quirks that he inherited from his parents, but it's enough to distract Muscular, and then Deku finishes him off with a 1,000,000% smash. Something that should not be possible by the quirk standards, because typically the 100% is like the top. So he's going literally beyond plus ultra to just take this guy out. And it works. He finally finishes the guy off. And Kota, having seen Izuku spring into action to save him, and despite not really knowing him all that well, finally realizes what a hero actually is supposed to do, and realizes that even if a hero doesn't know somebody, they will still spring into action to protect them, because that's what a hero does, even if it means they're putting their life on the line. And through this episode, Kota finally realizes what it means to be a hero, and he finally realizes why people become heroes in the first place, and his complete outlook on the whole situation finally changes, particularly because Deku finally took down the criminal that killed his parents so many years ago. So yeah, combination of the villain who killed his parents finally getting his comeuppance, and Deku finally swooping in to save him and showing him what it means to be a hero, Kota's finally starting to turn around on the whole quirk thing. So it's clear that Kota now realizes that why heroes exist and why they're important. But more importantly, now we know Class 1B is going to finally get some much needed battle experience, because they haven't had any experience fighting villains yet. And as Tetsu puts it, this is their first instance of actually doing it and going to fight against villains, because they haven't had any experience fighting villains yet, and this is their first time actually being able to have experience fighting villains. So yeah, overall, this episode is supposed to turn around Kota's idea of how quirks work and how the relationship between heroes and villains. Because as Muscular puts it, it was just a matter of objectives and them getting in each other's way. With Muscular wanting to use his quirk to hurt a lot of people, and the Water Hose heroes attempting to stop him. So yeah, Kota finally realizes that there's a reason heroes exist, and now he's starting to warm up to the whole idea of heroes swooping in and risking their lives to save people, and is starting to realize that maybe his parents did die an honorable and noble death. So yeah, overall this episode was just to show Kota's turnaround from being I hate heroes to maybe heroes aren't so bad after all. But yeah, this episode was simple. It was mostly the fight between Muscular and Deku, and it does its job very well. Especially since Deku is willing to literally risk his limbs and even empower limbs that have already been broken to actually deal with Muscular. Something that he knew full well would hurt like hell, and did it anyway. So yeah, I'm willing to bet that technique is going to come in future fights, because let's be honest, Deku's gonna have a lot of broken bones by the end of the series. Even if when he goes all out, he's going to hurt himself. So we can expect that technique to come up until he's at least mastered 100% one for all. But who knows? But anyway, if you guys have seen this episode of My Hero Academia, what did you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section down below, or over on my Discord server, link in the description. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also check out my Patreon description below as well. If it's only a couple bucks a month, and it really helps me out. So if you enjoy the show and want to see more of it and want to help improve it, then be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!